Hello everyone, and welcome to a first ever, well, maybe not first ever, but midday Dolly Chat. I know I usually do these at night, but I figured it was a good time as any because I have today off, and I just got these in the mail that we could work on these together. So let's get to it. So, what I got in the mail, if you saw the cover photo and title, then you already know. But if you didn't, then it is two Chrissy dolls. But it is two 6-phrase Talky Crissy dolls. And 6-phrase Talky Crissy dolls are very hard to find. They weren't made, not as many were made as the 12-phrase dolls. So you'll notice that the 6-phrase has the speaker here on her belly, kind of like Talky Velvet, instead of over here on her hip. And then with the string is not over here on the side, but back here. Also, the Talky Crissys were actually the only dolls that had the molded nipples, which is really strange. Weird flex ideal, but okay. But yeah, so two 6-phrase Talky Crissy dolls. And you can see this one here is really not in too bad of shape. She has nice shiny hair and her part line. The one thing is, if you notice, she has the normal, like standard Chrissy haircut. And then this one has the normal Talky Crissy shag haircut. And this one does not have her string. And her hair is, I think her tail's been cut, but her tail is super frizzy. So that will be getting fixed today, along with her missing string. I'm so excited. And she also has her part line. It looks like her owner put bobby pins in to hold her part line in place. But yeah. And I also noticed the body on this one, like the plastic, is much more yellow than this one, if you can notice that. But yeah. And then her face is also a little bit more yellow compared to her. And this leg is very, very loose compared to the other one. But yeah. So there's those, and I think I'm gonna start with this one first because she doesn't have a string. This one does have a string. However, it is very hard to pull out, and I don't want to force it and end up breaking something inside or something coming out of place, this, that, or the other. So I'm gonna work on her second. Okay, so we're gonna start with her. And to open her up, if you've never opened a Talky Crissy or a 6-phrase Talky Crissy, this video will be good to help you learn and show you how to do it. But there is 5 screws that you have to remove in her backside. The first thing I always do is remove the pin and knob from the back. And these are usually very, very easy to remove. So there goes the pin and the knob. And then I'll just push this through and just kind of let it dangle there, because her ponytail is attached to that, obviously, but it's also not going to come out. But if it does, you'll see it's very easy to fix. Death by Deadly Springs Chrissy, yes. Except this one is not mine. I am repairing these for a customer. Okay. So, now we remove the 5 screws. Actually, I noticed this, all this on this side. So I'm gonna try tightening these screws and hope that the posts inside aren't broken and that these screws are just loose. Which they are. Okay, good. So those aren't broken. Her screws were just loose. All right. So this girl needs new string, and I have my string here. And everyone who knows me knows, Kitty, stop it. I'm not gonna keep untangling that for you, just because it's wrapped around my camera. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna move this. Seriously? Here, Kitty, this is going all the way over here. That's not right. Ugh. Okay. Here, stay over there. Okay. Now that my cat is occupied and not about to knock over everything. Okay. Hello, hello. Yes, the 6 phrase dolls. I love them. But as I was saying, if anyone who knows me knows that I love to repair the Talky Velvet dolls. They are one of my favorite all-time talkers ever to repair. So putting a new string on this girl will be very, very easy. Okay, and number 5. Yeah, she definitely wants to play. I got her one of those, it's like one of those toys you hang from your, like your doorway, and then it's a little mouse on an elastic string, and it was right there behind my camera, so every time she pulled it and let it go, it would wrap around my ring light. Okay, so now let's get her open and see what we have. So she should just open right up, just like that. So there's the inside with her speaker and her string. Oh. I don't think I can fix this one. That's really sad. And I say that I don't think I can fix this one because I've never done or fixed this issue on a Talky 6 phrase or a Talky Velvet. And everything up here is popped out of this casing. I hope I can fix this too. My anxiety just like went up to 10. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not supposed to be on the outside. Everything is just... Okay. Well, you know what they say, you'll never know if you can do it unless you try. So I'm gonna try. How did this even happen? Like, this is a metal casing. These don't... So here's the part of her string that attaches to this part here. And it is very, very short. So I'm going to assume that she was previously attempted to be repaired. Which makes everything much harder. Okay. So in that case, I gotta go get a smaller screwdriver. I don't know if I can do this, but I hope I can. Let's find out. Okay. So, I'm going to remove these two screws here, and then that will take this entire mechanism up and out. Okay. So here's her entire voice box. Hopefully her innards don't go flying everywhere. I agree. Hi, Megan. Who is the troll? I don't see any trolls. She needs a reroute in her voice box, put back together. Okay, now I'm going to remove her needle. And this spring. Okay, now there's all kinds of goopy hair wrapped everywhere. Alright, let's hope. I don't even... Aha. Okay, that one's in. Oh, damn. Okay, well, it's missing that piece. Okay. Well, it's missing the little piece that goes right here. There's one on this side. There's a little piece that holds it in place. And this one is trying to come off. And this whole side right here looks to be a little bent. It's got a little curve to it. So I'm assuming this was all like pried out. Yeah, see there's that little plastic piece in there that kind of holds it to the housing. This side does not have that. So it is all kinds of like, it's in there, but it's loose. It's loose. And it looks like they tried to put grease on her. And there's all kinds of hair. Yeah, without this piece, this... Okay. I'm gonna put that to the side for now because I'm getting a little irritated. So, we'll figure that out later. So she has been opened up before? I'm assuming yes. Because this, I found this in the bottom. This is her original string, the end of it that connects to the part that it's very short. And everything is out of place. And with those style voice boxes, it's all in a metal casing. And those aren't coming out unless they are either pried out or it's all like hooked together with little metal tabs. Which, yeah, this is... That shouldn't move like that. So I think, maybe not the owner she has now, but her previous owner before that. Because her current owner said that she bought her and she never had a string. But I wonder. I'm wondering if maybe it was in here and maybe it fell. And it's just a little white piece. See, now, if anyone hears me talk about these talkers and you hear me say that if you lose even just one of the smallest little pieces, that doll will never work again, I'm not kidding. Because everything else is here. Her needle, her spring, all of her insides for the voice box. But because of this one tiny little spacer that holds it centered, it's not straight, so the gears they're like jammed up. So you can't pull the string and the string won't retract. So yeah, when I say that even the smallest, if you lose the smallest piece, she will never talk again, I'm not kidding. And this is a very good example, because without this piece, this mechanism won't work properly. And the sad thing is, I don't have one to replace it. Did I? Oh, damn. I just got so excited. So that piece is honestly probably long gone. Yeah. All right. Whomever opened her up originally definitely had no idea what they were doing. I agree. And that it caused the voice of this doll, which is very sad. Oh, you know what? I have a Talky Velvet voice box somewhere, and her record has some damage, so the needle won't go past the center point. So the needle will stop at the center of the record and just sit there and skip. So I could take one from that one. However, I don't know how I would even get it in here without taking this entire voice box apart. And I don't want to do that because I've never done that before, and this is not my doll. So I will do everything I possibly can. However, I'm gonna put this to the side, because looking at it is just, my anxiety is just, makes me not want to do it at all, but I can't not do that. So we're gonna put her to the side and we're gonna work on that a little later. And we're gonna put this, I'm pretty much just gonna put her back together for now, just without the voice box. I do though need to you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna, just so I don't lose anything, I'm just gonna put everything back in here in place. Just so I know I don't lose anything else. Yeah, this is not... Okay. So, uno momento while I put this carefully back together. And then I'm just going to start the other one. And the other one at least has her string. So hopefully there is no damage there. However, no promises can be made. Okay. Same thing with this tiny, tiny, tiny little spring. This is the spring that when you pull the string, it resets the needle to the beginning of the record. So this is another same thing. If you lose this piece, your needle won't be reset to the beginning of the record. So your mechanism will work, but she just won't have a voice. Oops. That is upside down. Okay, needle. I should not have put this bar back on. Actually, I'm just gonna take that off again, because I can't get anything in place. Okay. Needle. Sorry. So you guys can kind of see. Okay. That is on and in place. Now, put this back on. There's many, 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 many little things that you don't ever want to lose. Like this. This is another piece. This piece goes behind there to push this up to the speaker. And without this spring, this voice box won't get pushed up to the speaker, so you won't hear anything at all. So this spring is very, very important. So with that spring, yeah. Okay. So we're going to put her to the side. And try her again a bit later. I'm gonna have to try and find that Talky Velvet. Her plunger is broke. Do you see how that looks kind of crooked? It's not supposed to be at an angle like that. So because of whoever tried to repair this doll, and with everything popped out outside the casing, it broke the plunger, the center plunger there. And you can see how it's kind of at an angle. It's not supposed to be at an angle. So that plunger is broken. I have fixed that in the past. I've super glued it, and it did hold very well. However, the voice was not nearly as loud as it should have been, but the doll did talk. So, there is a lot of things about this doll that I am not comfortable with. Like, as to why. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Makes me wonder how they mass-produced such intricate little pieces back then. I know. Why is Tammy Moore asking that question? Oh, like a... Okay, I thought you meant like an actual washing machine. Never mind. A new washer. That I don't know. The shape that it is it's got a very unique design to it. Kind of, well, not really. I mean, I guess it's kind of a basic design. But it fits that metal post and then around the outer casing. So it basically holds that center post, or that post centered, so that everything is at the correct placing. So nothing is too tight or too loose, and everything just moves and flows perfectly as it should. Give me 1 second, actually. Let me see if I can find one of my Talky Velvets. Aha! Success. Okay. That was rather easy. Okay, so I have this Talky Velvet body, and she's got a broken neck cone. But, okay, so see that? See how that's nice and up, and it's even, it's all centered? That's what the plunger should look like. And then that piece that I am missing, is right here. See, she has it. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little plastic piece that goes over this post, this metal post, and then it holds it in, like, centered on this, the metal casing, so that everything can kind of turn the way it should. This one, actually, okay. So yeah, without that post, the record doesn't turn like it should, the gears don't connect like they should, nothing is even and centered, so nothing is working as it should. But that little piece there, this little plastic piece right there that holds it centered is what's missing. So everything is just loose in there. So I have to unstick the string on this one later, and then I'll figure out if this is the one that has the messed up record. But this one actually, excuse me, looks pretty clean. So, if only you could 3D print the missing plastic pieces. I agree. I wish you could do that too. However, the piece is so just incredibly small. Like my finger compared to that. It's so tiny. I don't even think you could get a measurement on it because of how small it is. Like the outer diameter, the inner diameter, like it's so tiny. But yeah, she's missing that piece. So everything is loose and out of whack. So need to unstick this string later, see if this record is good, and then if it's not good, I will probably just take this whole thing apart, because I've never done that. So it'll give me some experience with that and how to either take it all apart, put it back together. So that 6-phrase Talky Crissy is currently a trial and error process. So we'll see how everything goes. But right now I'm going to, this other Talky Crissy with her string I think has the same problem as this one, which is the string got wrapped up around this post on the inside. So I just have to unwind the record and get it basically untangled. Hi, Tony. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Alright, so I'm gonna put the screws back in this Talky Crissy, and we're gonna sideline her for a few until I can figure out what I'm gonna do. Because as of right now, this is not a problem that I have ever run into with the Talky Crissy. Well, the 6-phrase Talky Crissys and or the Talky Velvets, because the 6-phrase Talky Crissy and Talky Velvets both have the same voice box setup. So the 6-phrase Talky Crissys, which is why I was so excited to take these on, is because she has the same style voice box as Talky Velvet, and I love repairing Talky Velvets, because not very often do they ever have any issues, especially not like her. This is, I think, the first time I've ever run into this issue. So, I'm not sure what is playing on the TV. This sounds like a cover of Destiny's Child? Yeah. Okay. Okay, last screw. I was gonna go live on TikTok and do this for my channel, but then I'm like, those haters wouldn't understand what is going on and what I am doing and why I am having the issues I'm having. So, I'll go live on YouTube because the people here in the community, they all understand me. And there is absolutely no judgment, and I love it. Okay, she's back together. You are the best. Thank you. I had a chatty baby, but her spring uncoiled. I was pissed. Please notice me. I love your channel so much. Chatty babies are easy to fix. I have tons of springs. Your peeps here on YouTube got you. Yes. Much love. Okay. So that one's put to the side. Now we're going to work on this one, which has her string, but is just stuck. So, and the string is, like, it's stuck. So I'm really, really hoping that she is not having the same issues as the other Talky Crissy, because if she is, I'm going to scream. All right. Okay, I am not feeling this. This is very angry music, and I don't want to be in an angry mood. So, let's do... You know what? Let's do chillin'. We're gonna do chillin'. Because I want to be in a very calm mood, not in a very irritated, anxiety-ridden mood. Cool. Awesome. Alright. So, pin and knob. Belly button. There we go. The other Chrissy has had a haircut. This one, I'm pretty sure she has full-length hair. Now, I have a couple Chrissy's with hair that goes down to at least here, but I also have, I think, one with the same length as hers. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Good. He's perfect. Are you talking about me? I'm not perfect. I am so far from perfect. Boy, if you only knew. Hello. I'm glad you enjoy my Dolly chats. I love when people love them. Makes me feel good because I know I'm helping people. Ah. Okay. Uno momento, I gotta go rinse my mouth out. That was gross. Oh, duh. Okay. All right. Now, this one. Yep, not doing that no more. Oh. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Fingers crossed, no issues. Let's hope we can at least get one of these working properly. Okay. Awesome. Cool. This is gonna be easy. And her plunger is in place and centered as per it should be. As you can see, very centered. Very good. Okay. And she has both her pieces and everything that belongs in place in her talk box, and she is perfect. And her record looks very, very good. Very, very dusty, but as I said, if you can see right here, that is her string, and it's just wrapped around this post on the outside. So, oh, this is actually, this isn't even fully wound in. She's still got some spring left. Okay, that's clearly just getting tighter. Okay, so if I can't get this unwrapped, I'll have to just cut the string and restring her, which is not hard to do at all. Woo! Oh, we have movement. Good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, now just continue unwrapping. Aha. I think, by George, we got it. No, we didn't. Okay, almost. By George, we got him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. So, now let's see. I want to see how she sounds. very, very easily. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got.
Why not?
Ooh, she's loud. Holy crap, she's louder than mine.
You're really good to me.
That's the 7th phrase. She's the 7th phrase. Which makes her even harder to find. So that phrase you just heard, "you're really good to me," it's the 7th phrase, the rare 7th phrase of the 6-phrase dolls. Just like Talky Velvet's, she has 6 phrases, and her Talky Velvet's 7th phrase is "let's play a game." Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna clean her record. 7-phrase doll. Very, very rare 7-phrase doll. Alright. Oh. Alright, let me go get my Q-tips. I should have just started with her. I would be in such a better mood if I just started with her. Alright. So, I don't know if I mentioned, but I have once again switched what I use to clean my doll records. It's not 90%. It's not industrial strength. Fucking... What is that? Industrial strength something. Don't use that. Don't use the 90%. I took it down a few percentages, and I am using the 70% isopropyl. See, even after years and years of doing my restorations, I still am teaching myself stuff. I went down to the 70% because there was one night I was doing doll work and I wanted to clean records. I couldn't find my 90% and all I had was the 70%. So I used that, and I realized just how much the 90% and or the industrial strength was just drying out the record and just damaging the record. Because one of the records I cleaned, I did it before with 90%, and you know, she sounded like a normal 60-year-old record with fuzziness and background noise and, you know, whatever. I used the 70%, and my mind was blown. There was no static, there was no background noise. Obviously, there were some pops and crackles from the little dents, stings, and scratches on the record, but there was no fuzziness, no background noise, no nothing. It was like, it was crazy. So, I'm now using and recommending the 70% isopropyl. This is way too loud. I'm going to get a copyright. And I don't need a copyright in my channel being shut down. Okay. Sorry if I'm charging you so much for Jill. No, honestly, that's a deal for Jill. Like, because Jill runs much, much more than that. Especially with an outfit and 2 tapes and her box. I thank you, friend. Very, very much appreciated. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Because that's... It's... Oh my gosh. I hate you because you got her for $60. But I appreciate you because I'm getting a deal on a Jill. And I'm finally getting a Jill. Finally, After all these years of wanting a Jill, yay. Okay, so let's clean this record. Let's get all that hair out of there. Ooh, that is a dirty record. So we're gonna clean this one a few times. Ooh, that is a shiny record. Okay, now do the needle. Alright, I'm gonna do her record a couple more times. Just because I want to make sure this is absolutely 1,000 million %. You're just 4 hours away. 4 hours away from you? I'm tempted to drive. Sorry if it doesn't work. I'm trying to get my dad to take a look, but... Oh, honestly, you don't have to have him look at it. I've dealt with corrosion, so I'm not even worried about that. Just because it's Dolly won't work on her. That's fine. Honestly, if you want to drive it to save on shipping, because shipping is going to be absolutely... It's going to cost you 3 arms and 3 legs to ship that gel. It's going to be ridiculous. So I would very highly recommend that you drive if you're only 4 hours away, because that's really not bad. My friend, one of my childhood best friends, Sasha, she lives in Ohio, and she's only about 3 hours away from me. And every now and then, she will make the drive up and come see me. And she said it's really not a bad drive at all. No? Okay. Okay, now, hopefully, if it'll... Oh yeah, you can see how nice and super shiny and clean that record is. Okay, now, let's put her back on here and see how she sounds. All right. Yes, you can. And plus, I can bring all the stuff I said. Yeah, no. Like I said, it'll take a few payments, but there's no worries there.
I'll never tell.
Oh my god, she's so loud.
I'll never tell.
And she's like perfect speed.
I don't think so. I'll tell you to marry
Sorry. It's that phrase. It's that phrase. That rare seventh phrase. All right. So her voice box is done. Her string is unstuck. So now we can work on her hair. All the velvets I've seen sound demonic. Yeah, it's because of all the gears. The grease is dried up. But
That sounds like fun. What did you say?
alright, I'm gonna see if she sounds any louder. Because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But see how she sounds with all of her limbs on. Because my chatties are like that. After I put their limbs back on, they sound a lot more clear. Okay, is this... Okay. That is still in place. Good. Alright. Now, let's see how she sounds. Put this back through here. What is happening? That was weird.
I don't think so. I'll tell you to Mommy. I'll never tell. That sounds like fun.
Why is she getting slower?
I'll never tell.
There we go.
You're really good to me.
Alright, well, she definitely does sound a lot louder. So, now, I am going to clean her limbs and her face and her body, and then I'm going to do her hair. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She sounded slower for a minute there. So I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, everything is free and clear. So I'm not sure why she was doing that. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's free and clear, so Okay, now go get some water on my magic eraser, and I'm gonna start cleaning her. Where? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. And really, she's really not even that dirty. But we're gonna clean her anyway. And now my towel. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, 2 arms done. Yeah, I pay less for her. Man, if I found a Jill for that price, I would lose it. I would die and go to heaven. one leg, 2 legs. Okay, that one's done. Okay, now her face. Ooh, that is a dirty face. Very good. I was such a Bratz boy. Well, I don't know, I guess I was Bratz and Barbie. This girl has fantastic facial coloring, besides a few spots on her teeth that are missing. But what else can you expect from a 60-year-old doll? Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do is take out her tail and work on this hair. Oh. And pick up all these. Okay. Whew. And I'm just gonna take out this. Take out those pins. Nice and shiny hair. Alright, so there's that done. And now her tail. Ooh, she's got that much. Alright. Alright. Tail is brushed out. So super shiny. Love it. Okay, now to the sink for washing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ouch. Alrighty. Now, take this sweatshirt off because I need sleeves to roll up. Alright. Now we wait for that to get hot. And my conditioner's not out yet. Why? Okay, too hot. Still too hot. Good. You know what? I'm gonna go out of order and start with my tail. Just this. Okay, done. Now, did I bring... I did. Goody. All right. Ooh, very shiny. Okay. Now, ooh, damn that shiny. Conditioner. To make soft and shiny. Super soft. done. Okay, now we can do her head. Okay, now my toothbrush is, oh, right there. Hiding from me. Oop. Give her face a good scrub-a-dub-dub. Spencer Gaming. Have any rare things? What do you mean by things? I know she's got like her, I think she comes with some curlers, some ribbons. I think she comes with a brush, I can't remember. I'll have to check her box. What am I doing? Like speech-wise? I know she's got her rare 7th phrase, which is, let's play a game. But other than that, I think that's about it. I actually just sold one of my Mias. Okay. And now, with that, she is clean. And now we just wait for this one to dry. And while she's drying, work on my anxiety. And do the other one. Okay. Whew. Now, we can go work on the other one and see if we can't fix her. And do our absolute best. And if we can't fix her, then we'll just have to let her owner know. And hopefully she's not too upset. Because I didn't think anything like that was going to be wrong. Because, like I said, talkie velvets are very easy to repair. So I told her that both her girls would be coming home talking very soon. Such a nice shiny tail. Alright, let's go put these out, or well, up, to dry. Ugh. Oh gosh. Such a mess, such a mess. I just had this all clean too. Okay. Uno momento. Por favor. Okay, now, ouch. Alright, now hang this up. Here. That seems like a very, very short string. Alright. Now, woosah, deep breaths. I need to clean my camera. Okay. Woosah, woosah, woosah. Woosah. I really don't want to do this because I know it's probably not going to end up very good. Oh, Amber, that carry's going to clean up so good. Factory Error Velvet. 2 tails. Huh. Hello, Dayla. Hello, Riley. Thanks for joining. We are cleaning up 2 very rare 6-phrase Talky Crissys. One of them is I just washed, so she is all nice and clean, and you got her voice box record cleaned and her string unstuck, so she sounds fabulous. And now we're working on the other Talky Crissy, who is a pain in the butt. Okay, first I need to do this velvet and see if I can't get that out of there. So let's take this voice box out of here. Okay. Now take this needle off. And the springy. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is basically just unravel this string from here. And wow, is that wrapped up in there. Quite a few times. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I just gotta wrap this through here a couple times to make sure she's got the right length. Doggos. Okay. Now I'm going to set this back in here and play this to make sure that I'm not taking apart a perfectly good Talky Velvet record. Or voice box, I mean. Okay. Put the spring back on. And put the needle back on. There we go. All right. Well, it doesn't look like this one's skipping. So, this might not be the right voice box to do this with. Okay. Oh. I'm going to borrow the spring from this one for a second. Okay. And this. Alright, let's see how she sounds. But if I'm not mistaken, this one was a skipper. Or just not working at all. What is the deal here? This is really annoying. Okay, so she's a skipper. Yeah, she's a skipper. Okay, so I don't feel bad about doing this. Okay, so this spring can go back into her. Okay. So now I gotta get this piece off of here and put it onto the other velvet, or Chrissy. So okay, there goes that. Okay, so as I said, the piece that she is missing is this tiny, tiny, tiny little white spacer, I guess you could call it, that keeps everything in there and centered. And that is the piece that she's missing. Puppers, yes. My doggos. So I'm just gonna take the one out of this side. So I'm gonna take this needle off and the spring. Yeah, you see how this piece here is nice and even and flat. The other one was bent. It had a curve to it. Kind of like how I'm doing to this one. Okay, so here's our little piece. Super, super tiny, but we got it. Okay, now I'm gonna set this over here. Oh, that would be invisible. I just put it on my tile floor to see if it would even be noticeable if it was inside and fell out, and the answer is no. It is basically invisible. I am curious though to know if it was in there and it just fell out. Alright, so let's get to work on her. Now, fingers crossed that we can actually get this fixed. Because like I said, this is a trial and error. I have never fixed this issue on any talking doll. Especially not a Talky Velvet. Oh yeah, she's been there. She's been there for a hot minute. She's been on like a 2-year pause. Okay. Anxiety, go away. I also had to fix the plunger on her speaker. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do this. I really, really, really don't. All right. Let's just start little by little. All right, there's her body. Okay. Needle and spring. But of course, it's gotta be this one that is set way down in there. It can't be something simple like that side. All right, well, I guess we'll just do what we had before. Oh, you know what? I can take that off. Oh my god, my anxiety is so damn high right now. Okay, so I got this piece out. Her record and the piece that the spring and string connect to. And this is the governor and or the little speed control. Okay. Alright, now take this little tiny itty bitty piece and stick it in there. I need my this. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. So, that piece is now back in place. Now, oh shit. Go figure. Not only is there that piece, but there's also this super teeny tiny thin ass washer. That is exactly what I wanted to see. You know what? While I have these out, I'm going to take the opportunity and I'm going to clean them. No, I'm not. That is the wrong way. So if I do this, is that going to fall off there? No? Okay, good. Ah, shit. Of course it will. So, I have a solution. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I am not doing that. Okay. I am just gonna have to trust thine process here. Oh, you know what? Just barely. Okay, please let this go in effortlessly. Please and thank you. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm starting to get excited. If I actually get this frickin' voice box working, I'm going to feel so damn accomplished. Shit. Way too far. Okay, well, I got that side in. Oh no, shit. God, it keeps going too damn far. This is annoying. Right there. Bro. Oh my god. Alright. True test. Wind her up. Oh my god, I did it! I actually freaking did it. Okay, that deserves a celebratory drink, but I don't have any. Alright, let's get her restrung. There we go. Alright, now, string. I'm I'm only going to do a little bit because you can only use so much on these Talky Crissies. Where? Oh. Yes, yes it will. Documented forever. New accomplishments. Okay, stick a knot at the end here. Okay, now gotta wind this up. Now, with that all wound up and held in place, stick your string through the tiny little itty bitty hole in there. Okay, and that is secure. So I'm going to trim off a little bit of this tail here. I'm not sure what that clicking is. I can't believe I actually freaking fixed this. Alright, let's get her back in her body. Is this the Chrissy or the velvet? That's the velvet. This is the Chrissy. Oh, I gotta do her spring and her needle. Oh, okay. Spring. Awesome. Okay, so her spring and her needle are back in place. Yay! And now we just put this back onto here and tighten these screws. Alright, now we gotta put the front on and see if the string is long enough for a full sentence. And if it's not, then I will wind it up a little bit so that it is long enough for a full, complete sentence. Alright, and here is the moment of truth. Oh, I forgot the spring. I still want to know what that clacking is, because that's really, really loud. I literally have no idea what that sound is. But, you know what? At least she works. I have no idea. Alright. Now, the moment of truth. No? Whoa. Okay, so that is not a full sentence. So, I'm I'm going to take this out. And wrap this up a few times. Nope, we're not going over there. Nope, we are not going over there. Very good. I think it's because this entire piece, this outer piece right here, was bent out of shape. Because when I push it together, it doesn't do it. So, I don't even know how I would do that. BRB. Hell yes. Hell yeah, got it. Ah! There goes a needle. Alright. Now, put this needle back on. Alright, let's see. Hell yeah, no clacking. Sweet. Alright, I wonder, does that fit on there? Is that too small? I think that is too small. Oh, that's the Talky Velvet anyway. No, that's definitely not gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna put this back in here. Not like that. And I think this needs to be wrapped up another time or two. So, I'm gonna do that. Alright. Now, let's get this in here. There we go. Alright, now that's back in place. And since this one has the broken speaker, I'm just going to use the front from the other Talky Crissy. To see how well she sounds. So, let me go grab her. Okay, here's her. Very wet Chrissy. And let me get this spring on here. That one has her spring. Good. Okay. Alright, now the real moment of truth to see how this voice sounds.
I don't think so.
Very nice.
What did you say? Why not? That sounds like why not? I'll never tell. You're really good to me.
There it is again, that 7th phrase. So these are both very rare 7-phrase dolls. Alright, let's clean this record. But now you see this one is not as loud as the other one. She's very soft. Whoop whoop. Yep, exactly. Very dirty. And again. I cannot believe. Yeah, you can hear her very clearly. I can't believe that I actually got this one working. Like, I am so shocked. I'm shooketh. Shit. Nope, just kidding. Alright. Well, now she has a nice, clean, shiny record. And I just need to get her a pull ring. But let's see how she sounds with her clean record. Oh. Alright.
I'll tell you tonight.
Why does that cut off like that?
Why not? Why not? That sounds like
Why does that cut off like that?
why not? I don't think so. What did you say? I don't think so. Why not? What did you say? That sounds like
See, it cuts off, but the record's still turning. Is that a factory defect? This doll is probably worth a lot of money then.
What did you say? That sounds like
I don't understand that. Fuck. That sounds like fuck. It just cuts off. But the record keeps going.
why not? You're really good to me.
But yet it doesn't do it on any of the other longer sentences.
I'll never tell. That sounds like you're really good to me.
Alrighty. Well, she's working. I actually freaking got her to work. Excuse me while I take 2 seconds to pat myself on the back and brag, but damn, I'm good. I had to. Alright. Why did I do that? I didn't even... Gotta do the pull ring. Alright, whatever. So, let's get this out of here. Oh wow, that is really twisted up. Which is probably why it's so... Ah, I found the rest of her tail. So she in fact does have a full-length tail. There was just that much inside of her head because it is so entirely twisted up. Okay. Alright, this one. Alright, I'm gonna go put her back in the bathroom so she can finish drying. Alright. Okay, grab my super glue. Whew. I'm happy now. My anxiety's gone. I fixed it. I really didn't think I was going to, but I did. You know what they say, winners never quit and quitters never win. Okay. You know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna... No, I gotta do this first. That'll wash out. Ah. Okay, now see if I can't fix this broken plunger. Okay, this is not doing what I want it to do. That. Now I just have to sit here very still. I don't think this one's gonna work. Honestly, I think I just did a little too much super glue. Alright, I'm just gonna leave her down here on her side. Alright, now I'm gonna start working on this tail. She will definitely need a hair straightening. Whew. Ouch. Alright. This tail is brushed out. It's not like, well, it's got some shine to it, but okay. I am going to go finish working on these and see if I can't fix this. This is not, it's not staying. So I don't know if this speaker is going to be fixable. I'm just going to leave her like that and hope that overnight it dries. All right. Well, we got a lot accomplished today, and I'm feeling very, very good. So, I'm going to end this on a high note before anything else goes wrong. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. My phone is also dying. I hope y'all had fun watching and learned something and all that. Why these two voice boxes didn't almost explode when you opened them, doll. Oh, because they're not as spring-loaded as the 12 phrase dolls. I'll show you guys that in another video. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification wherever it may be, so you know when I go live with more Dolly videos. And yeah, I hope you all have a Dolly-rific rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.